Testing. I think we're
Hello.
on. We're on again.
Yeah, we are
I
on
can see it on the.
our next monthly recap.
That's right.
May.
Month of technically
May,
because we're in
yeah.
June now.
Yeah, we're recapping
What happened
May
in
and
May?
a little bit of June, maybe.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, how was your May, man?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
good.
Had a lot of fun.
I'm glad.
Just lots of chilling out.
A lot of May things.
May things. May the 4th happened.
Mm.
The Star Wars, bit of Star Wars references. That
I'm
was
sure
when
it is.
the Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer actually came out.
People have been gassed
know?
about that show, man.
I
Obi-Wan.
watched it. Yeah, I watched the first 3 episodes. I liked it. I thought it was good. And I never watched like the prequels and was super fond of them.
What are the prequels?
The first, they're technically the first 3, but
Sure.
they were made after the first 3 that came out. So 4, 5, and 6 came out, and then 20 years later, George Lucas was like, "I'm gonna make 3 a prequel trilogy to the movies that I already made, and they'll be Star Wars 1, 2, and 3."
See, maybe, man, this is probably why I'll never watch Star Wars. It seems
when I watched it, I just didn't care for it. I was like, "Oh yeah, it's kind of cool, lightsabers."
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But no, I don't blame you for not watching it because it's
it just
so
seems
confusing.
like family members that aren't talking to each other and they're seeing each other on Christmas or something.
Yeah.
Like every time there's a big event, it's like, okay, we're all a family again. Let's remember. But hey, no, I'm sure it's
you've
a
watched The
great movie.
Mandalorian, and that's interesting, but it's just it has nothing to do with anything else Star Wars.
That's true. Yeah, I feel like all the stuff just goes over my head. Like, what am I? Oh, this is
Here's
this
a new
Green
planet.
Brother. Oh, so he has nothing to do with.
Oh no, it's just here's this planet now, and we're going to this planet, and we're gonna go and do a thing. We're gonna go get a jiggly boo from this alien man.
I didn't follow, man.
Now I've got to go find a Jedi or something. I don't know.
The suit looks cool.
The suit, yes,
The
it
Mandalorian
does.
suit, how he has to keep paying for it, but other than that, yeah, Star Force, fantastic.
Star Force. What is this? Some kind of Star Wars?
The Star Wars. Man. Yeah, the Star Wars. No,
yeah. How was your May? What have you been up to?
My May was good, man. I don't know, what happened in May? Premier League finished. My team lost. Not that anyone's interested. Liverpool.
What's your team?
Liverpool FC. At one point, we had a chance to win everything, and it all just slowly but surely came tumbling down. But I'm proud of our boys. Barcelona, we haven't been doing too great. NBA Finals, that's going on right now.
Didn't know.
My whole life is sports, man. I've just realized that. The stuff when I'm most excited is when sports is happening.
Yeah. I wouldn't have known.
No, yeah, see?
That sport was going on right now.
Yeah. NBA Finals, what teams are playing right now?
The Warriors, probably?
The Warriors are playing, yes. Yeah, good stuff. They've been playing for the last 8 years, though.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man. Dude, May was all right. Oh, man, I didn't even intro. Welcome to the Quarterly Report with Smitty and Preezy. This is episode 3.
Episode 3,
Super glad to have you guys here.
So this is we're doing monthly recaps, and then our next episode is going to be a recap of
the quarter. Almost as if it's a quarterly report.
What is this? Some kind of quarterly report?
Right? We tried to do it every 3 months, and we're like, nah, man, we like talking too much. Let's bring this back. But yeah, man. What do you have on the agenda today? What do you want to talk about?
Well, we were talking when we were off air about lettuce, and you were like, "What's the lettuce?"
Yeah, I don't know the lettuce thing.
So this was a TikTok video, but it's on a news site.
Let me put it near the mic so people understand what.
There's not really.
There's no audio.
It's just sort of he just says at the end that's hygienic.
Yeah, okay.
But we can paint a picture of what's happening.
Let me comment as I'm watching. Okay.
So there's some ladies.
Yeah.
They're going up to some lettuce.
Sure.
In the supermarket.
Yep.
And they're grabbing the outside layer of the iceberg lettuce and putting it in a trolley.
What kind of strange... Why?
And they're just putting it in a trolley so they can take it.
Dog, they're all doing it.
Because you know how lettuce is sold like each. They're sold per head, not like by the kilogram.
Yep.
And so people were saying that these ladies were like grabbing the lettuce, putting it in the trolley, and walking out.
Jeez. What? Oh, not paying for it.
Not paying for it because they're getting the outside layer of every lettuce head. Oh. And at the end, the guy like turns the camera to himself and he's like, "That's hygienic."
Yeah. So everyone's just touching the same piece of.
Yeah, just these two ladies touching everybody's lettuce. I was like,
I don't even like lettuce that much, man.
No,
it doesn't do it for me. I don't put it on sandwiches. I won't put it on nothing.
Yeah, it's salad.
It's water. It's water and vegetables.
It is, yeah.
It's all right if you like it. What a strange video.
Yeah,
so people are just grabbing lettuce. Is this in Australia?
Yeah.
That looked like a Woolies. Woolworths
it was Coles, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that was Coles. There you go.
Yeah, because people were walking around with like the red
That's right,
basket.
Yeah, the red basket.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a strange thing to see, man.
Very weird.
Huh. Just grabbing lettuce. Yeah, good for them. Other news. Russia's still going on.
Yeah.
Been here for, when did it happen? March? I think when they started the invasion?
February. Start of February. Jeez. Oh, like, no, it was late February.
Late February? Yeah. All right, so since February till now, Ukraine, Russia, they're still going at it.
Yeah.
Praying for them, guys. Hope they're safe.
Yeah, I hope so.
But still, man, it's crazy. Like, this is, you know what I like in this too? We weren't like old enough to remember when the U.S. invaded Afghanistan.
Right, yeah.
But this is something like that. Like, that was when that was the last big war, if you could call it that. And then this is...
It's like conflict that's going on that you're like living your daily life and then you like go and search it up and you're like, oh, there's still like stuff happening over there.
Yeah, no, it's crazy, man. But hey, look, that's been happening. I wanted to talk to you about the most important piece of news that's happened in the last 2 months.
Oh, right. What's that?
Actually, I don't want to say it's the most important, but it's one of the most important.
Okay.
Amber Heard lost.
She lost
against Johnny Depp.
She did. Yeah.
There was like, what were the numbers like again? It was 50 mil that Johnny Depp was suing for.
Yeah.
And then Amber was countersuing for 100 mil.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just think they're throwing numbers out of nowhere, man.
And so now she owes him 15 million, but he owes like her two.
Yeah.
So she has like probably not any money. It's probably going to be bankrupt. I saw.
I just don't know why she did it, man. Like, I don't think anybody came away from this wanting to see more of Amber Heard at the movies or anything like that. I don't mean, hopefully she, she's all right. She can find work at some point or something, like you don't want her to suffer, but
no.
Like, damn, like this looked like it just did a lot of damage to her,
Yeah. I had a conversation with someone on Instagram and like I had posted like saying I had posted like saying try not to like beat on people after they've already like you don't kick someone when they're down. Yeah. Like she's already lost the case and like she's received the quote unquote punishment. And so like for us to be like, oh, Amber Heard's such a horrible person and just remember how horrible she is and stuff like that. It's like they both like the fact that they both had owed each other money for both like defaming each other.
I didn't even know that.
It shows like that they're both in the wrong to some extent, and that's what the jury sort of believed. And like we've got to be careful not to start throwing stones because like you look at Robert Downey Jr. And it's a different situation. Like he was on drugs and just a lot of stuff and like had to go to rehab. But once he had rehabilitated and sort of come back into the acting game, he gave us like
he's a good actor.
Or 10 or 15 years of really great cinema.
He's a really good actor.
And so like we can't just completely dismiss people based on stuff and we've got to give like them a chance, but at the same time, like, yeah, she did some crazy
Don't
stuff.
crap on somebody's bed, man.
That's
Don't
gross.
be doing that.
But yeah, someone I was having a conversation with, they were like, "Oh, I don't think she deserves any chances. I think she needs to get a regular job like everybody else."
No.
And I was like, "Oh gosh, okay."
I think it's just good banner. I was literally with my sister. I'm like, nah, this girl, I don't want to see her.
Yeah.
Nothing. But hey, look, it is what it is. They've resolved that. But yeah, you crap on somebody's bed. That's
nasty.
That image is so stuck in my head, bro. Imagine bringing yourself. It's very vivid. This imagery. I'm sorry, but how do you bring yourself in full consciousness?
Yeah.
To sit down and, you know what I'm saying? I've never done that. I can't say you've ever done that.
I just can't see myself.
People in the audience, tell us if you've done that before. We don't recommend it, man. And then what do you do after?
Who's gonna clean it up?
Who's gonna clean it up? Do you use those bed sheets again?
Yeah, like, are they still clean? Even if you wash them, are they still gonna be clean?
Jeez,
like,
man,
I'd chuck them out. I'd be like, these have been defecated on. Like, not using them again.
I was seeing stuff. And how about it? Let's just keep going in on Amber Heard when she was there was like, you know, those short videos that they make where they find stuff that's happening in court. There was this one bit where she had a pen in her hand and a piece of paper, and her lawyer's like behind her looking over her shoulder, sort of, but like concentrating on the case. And I think Johnny might have said something, or a witness might have said something, and she like bends down, she's writing on the paper. The camera doesn't really show us anything. Come to find out, she's written nothing. The pen doesn't even touch the paper. She was doing all this fake wrist movement.
Swishing.
Yeah, she was trying to play us from the beginning. And the jury, they was like, nah, we've seen this movie. Seen too many bad movies, too much bad acting to know what's going on.
Oh, gosh.
Been resolved, though.
Yeah, wow.
But I have here that separate topic. So many movies you've watched, man. How have you found time to go to the movies?
Oh, I've had too much time on my hands. Look, one of the cool things that I thought you'd find interesting was on May the 12th, the Event Horizon Telescope got its first image of Sagittarius A.
What is that?
Which is the supermassive black hole at the center of the Milky Way.
Oh, shut up!
So, like, there's this big
That's our
black
brethren.
hole right in the center of our galaxy.
All right.
That, like, all of the stars in the galaxy are like swishing around.
Yeah, and that's just in our backyard.
Just in our. We're in the very far backyard of the Milky Way.
I'd rather not know that. Now that I do, you tell me that there's like a giant thing that eats planets and stars and stuff.
Well, I mean, if you're in orbit of it, it's okay, because like the sun is a terrifying, like, fireball.
Nah, it's this nice little yellow
that's
dot
in space. If we were to fly into it, then we'd
the
be
sun
screwed,
is
but
the sun is the size of your fingernail. It's very small.
You're right.
That's right.
Yeah,
It'd be ridiculous.
Sorry, my bad.
Burning bowls of gas billions of miles away.
Wow.
For those of
Fusion
you
reaction,
that you
nuclear
watched
fusion.
The Lion King, nuclear fission. What is fission and fusion? I forgot them words.
Fusion is the reaction in, like, the sun, in stars.
Is it?
But fission is like our primitive way of doing nuclear stuff. I don't really know the details of it.
No, them is deeper words, but
yeah,
science.
Very good.
So as I'm holding a Coca-Cola, no sugar. There's no fusion or fission happening in there, is there?
No,
because there's nothing nuclear.
No, only uranium. Only cakes of uranium.
Deep that.
Take a big bite out of your cake of uranium. You'd probably die.
You said cake of uranium?
Yeah,
oh, you're saying if the uranium was...
Because like if you have like a chunk of uranium, it's called a cake.
Stop that.
It's called a cake.
A cake of uranium.
Yeah.
Scientists think they're funny. What is that about? A cake of uranium. That's madness. What else do you want to talk about, man?
There was some pretty horrific stuff that happened in this month, on the 24th of May. Oh, sorry, not this month, last month. Which was a Texas school shooting. at Robb Elementary School, and like, sorry to switch the tone up, but like, yeah, it's really tragic to sort of hear what happened, because these kids are like 10 years old, and the parents just would be devastated. Like, if my kid was at school, like, I'd want to know that they're safe. And so, like, just the way that it happened, it just was really tragic. But you know, I guess you just hope that like the schools are able to pick up and like improve their strategies in terms of keeping them safe, whatever that looks like.
Yeah. I saw a thing that they have, it's like weird, right? Because like you don't realize how different schooling is around the world.
Yeah.
It's like true. Not to say it's like the education sure is similar, but just in terms of how people go to school. Like, for instance, a simple one is we don't wear whatever we want to school. Like when we were in school, we wore uniform.
We wear a uniform.
We had this beautiful green and white attire that we had to wear. Little tie in winter, short sleeves. It, like, you know what? It was fine.
Yeah.
But like, just as an example. But then it's also like even going to school. So I don't know how you used to like enter school. We used to enter school like just there's a basketball court, which was at the front of the school. We just walk in. But in some places in America, it's like they have full security and stuff.
Like a metal detector.
Metal
they have
detectors.
A security guard or a police officer protecting the place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that kind of leads into what I saw is like they had I think it's like a metal detector / like scanning machine, kind of like they do at the airport, right? Where it detects the items inside a person's like property.
Yeah, your property, your backpack.
Yeah, backpacks and stuff. So I don't know. Maybe that's a thing that they're gonna look into. I just feel like a matter of that's like a tough thing to solve, because it's like, where do you start? But
it's just that like there's so many things to go down, and like we don't want to get too like political about like gun control or whatever. Yeah.
Y'all can sort that out yourself, but
because like it's even like the way that Australia did it, like it was very easy for us to do it, because gun control
it wasn't a right for Australians to have a gun.
And like they had because like each state is technically like they have their own laws. Australia is federalized, and so we have like federal rule, and we didn't have that many guns per capita.
Yeah.
And so like just the ratio is different. Even if you had gun control in America, it'd be hard to regulate because there's so many guns.
But hey, that's what things are going on.
But let's not go too far down that.
Exactly. But I wanted to talk about something that I don't know, man. COVID kind of like ripped me of all these like fun experiences that I had before. Because remember how it used to be that you were gassed up, like you would consider events that were coming up down the future. For me, Vivid was actually one of those things. Like I had only started going in like 2018, 2019, but I loved it, man. Like you just walk through. So Vivid is like a light show we have here in Sydney, and
all these different lights.
What is it for? Like, do you know what? Is it just?
I think it's for people who want to do art and like express themselves artistically. Like it's an exhibition sort of thing of all these different talents, I guess. Yeah. And they've sort of themed it around lighting and that sort of thing.
Well, it was that, and dude, it was awesome. Like we went, was it 2 weeks ago, with a couple of our other mates, saw a bunch of lights, they had like fashion shows there.
Yeah, they had a fashion show, a whole bunch of cars too.
Yes, the food was it was good. Food was good.
Yeah, it was good, but it was very crowded, and it took ages for us to get it.
Very expensive.
They're in like a little stall.
Yeah.
Quite expensive too.
Paid like $8 for chips on a stick.
Yeah.
What's that about, man? For potatoes on a stick.
It's like a slice of potato.
Yeah,
and it's like spread across a stick.
Bought a bad hot dog. I'm sorry to whoever that store owner was, man. They said so. I was there with another guy, and we buy cheese dogs. What do you imagine when I tell you cheese dog?
Like the the cheese that's like liquid
Melted.
cheese, like melted,
On
or
a
like,
nice Frankfurt or something.
Yeah.
Soft, warm
yeah,
bread.
Frankfurt. More
This
bread,
mug
yeah.
was Woolworths bread, probably cut up with a bread knife.
Was it like a regular sausage?
regular sauce? Oh no, it was a
It was a Frankfurt.
Frankfurt.
Okay.
It was probably boiled a while ago and just re-dipped in hot water, and the cheese was just shredded cheese
Right.
put on top of
It's
a
cold.
lukewarm hot dog.
Oh gosh.
Paid $14 for a
You
cheese.
said 14.
14. I bought 2 of them. Bought some
Oh,
drinks.
gosh.
Red Bull really got me through that day. It was fantastic.
Yeah, fair.
But anyway, I'm digressing. That food wasn't phenomenal. Some food was amazing. My mate Dylan bought me some pizza. Shout out to Dylan.
Shout out to Dylan.
That pizza was phenomenal.
He keeps trying to get himself on the show.
yeah, at some point. At some point we'll get him there. But yeah, you bought the same pizza, I think, but you had to wait
Oh mate, I waited so
30
long.
minutes or something.
Yeah, 30, 40 minutes. That's why we were there for so long.
Yeah.
Like I was thinking about like I got back to my house at like midnight.
Jeez.
But like thinking about like what did we do that whole time? Most of it was waiting for food and
Yep.
walking.
Yep. Which is fine. A lot of people
Yeah.
a lot of people weren't used to it, but man, like the walking for I don't know how you found it. The walking for me was like it was a normal day in the city.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
definitely. No, I yeah, whenever I've gone to the city it's about the same.
It's
amount of
walking, right? We don't
Yeah.
have a well structured city. There's
No.
no way of
Well,
easily getting around.
What did you think of the drone show? It was a drone show that was made by Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus.
And it was
Seeing them everywhere now.
yeah, it was
Jeez.
very interesting because like we just saw these lights sort of rising up and it was like
Yeah. What is
like
that?
a string of
Yeah,
lights or something?
flashlights in the
What-
sky.
What are they doing?
Yeah. Dude, it was amazing. Like
Yeah.
I think we both had it on video.
Yes, we did.
We're just
yeah.
watching it. It was like I don't know, some of the stuff we're able to pull off these days because you have to coordinate so well. We saw, I think it was like 15 rows by 15 rows
Yeah.
of drones. I didn't count exactly, but that looked to be what the number was, give or take.
15 by 15. What's that?
Like the drones, I don't do my math, but let me do it on a good old calculator here. 15 by 15 is 225.
225.
So 225.
This was like some Mysterio level stuff.
Yeah, oh,
like
dude.
it was like
Spider-Man,
Watching, yeah, I
yes.
think you said that right.
It
we were
was-
there. It was like whoa.
It was insane, and especially with like a black sky.
Mm.
You couldn't see the drones.
Yeah.
All you could see was the
All
lights.
you could see is the lights. Yeah.
So it was actually quite good. And we were seeing, I don't know what they ended up drawing. They were drawing, was it SpongeBob at some point?
Yeah, they did SpongeBob. They
Ah.
did Master Chief. They
Mm.
did Paw Patrol.
Mm.
They did I think Top Gun.
Sure.
I want to say.
Another movie I have to see.
They did one that said NCIS Sydney.
Yep.
And everyone was like, "What's that?"
What is that? And all this time, I didn't even realize that they were doing an ad, like, because
It was an ad. Yeah.
it was an ad
didn't
for
realize.
Paramount Plus,
Yeah.
which I already have.
It was
been
like
watching.
Vivid X Paramount Plus, and we were like,
Exactly.
interesting.
Yeah.
So I looked it up.
Mm.
Apparently, it was 600 drones.
600?
So those couple that in the light show where a couple just like fell down from the sky,
Yeah.
they probably don't care.
Dude, so it was
That's
more than
600
15 by
drones.
15.
Yeah,
Yeah, because 15 by 15, that still wouldn't be enough. These were elaborate drawings, my friend.
yeah.
Da
They were
Vinci
pretty
in that.
crazy.
But yeah, I thought it would look really good. I do have Paramount Plus. I've been watching a show.
I haven't got it. My parents have got it though.
Yeah, are you planning on using their login?
I don't know. Like
Ah.
I could just go to their TV and be like, hey, I'm
gonna
watching
watch
Paramount Plus.
Dude. All right, I'm saying it like a what do they call it? Not a valley girl, like a surfer boy. Dude.
Reminds me of Nemo.
Paramount Plus
Yeah.
is absolutely awful. But
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it's good.
no, it's awful, man. But there's been one show on it that's got me, and this is what I mean, man. Like this has been like a love story, it's been brewing. Because
Right.
recently I've fallen out of love with Netflix. I really like the shows. Some shows are there, but I'm waiting too long for the seasons to come out. Amazon Prime's always going to be there. I love Amazon Prime, but again, I'm waiting for shows. So I just like ran out of content to watch, and I like YouTube. I've just been on YouTube,
And then I get on the show briefly called 1883.
1883.
So I watched like an episode of that. I'm like, wow, this is really good. But then I'm told it's a prequel. So then I go on Stan. And then when I get on Stan, I watch the prequel. I find this show, this gem of a show that somehow is not in everybody's household. Yellowstone. When I tell you, no, I won't say the best show I've ever watched. No, let's not say that.
One of?
How would you rank your top favorite shows? We're gonna what are your favorite give me a top 5. Even it doesn't have to be in order.
Yeah, top 5. I'd be like The Boys, The Witcher. What else do I like? I like Jane the Virgin.
They're great shows.
I really liked Moon Knight.
Okay.
And I am enjoying. Oh no, I wouldn't put Obi-Wan at top.
Yeah.
I'd say like a comedy like Brooklyn Nine-Nine probably be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Well, I think actually that's an elite lineup for me, and I won't go in specific order. Maybe I will. I don't know. Number 1 is definitely New Girl. Number 2 is probably Narcos. And then I have like this other show called Goliath that I really like watching. It's on Amazon Prime. I've had to make way. There was other shows that I liked before that. I've had to make way. The Last Kingdom, that's on Netflix as well. So now it's like 5th place. There's 1883 and there's Yellowstone. I've watched more of Yellowstone. That show is freaking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Therefore, right now, that's taken number 5.
Fair
anyway,
enough.
so I've watched Yellowstone, and now I'm using Paramount Plus to watch 1883, to finish 1883. But all in all, great show.
Nice.
I'm in love with Westerns. Like country music now.
Westerns. Yeah, nice. It's like that Andy Mineo song where he's like talking about how I like everything. Well, everything except country. Me too. And he's like talking about how he used to just say like, oh, yeah, I don't like country either, just like everyone else.
Right.
And then like he realized actually like it's okay to like stuff that everyone doesn't like.
That nobody else likes. Yeah. Now country music bangs, man.
Yeah.
Take me to peace in the pines. That's a a song I've been listening to. It's funnily enough, it's about death. Brother's talking about where he wants to be put when he dies. But you know when you just find a song you listen to and you get all in your feels? That's the one. Let me sit
There's
with
some
this
songs
one.
that are just like that. You just feel it all.
Let me look outside the window as I listen to this song. Great song.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's been my paradigm over the last
Fair enough.
how long I've been watching that.
Speaking of Paramount Plus and streaming services, did you know that Netflix is probably going to decline a lot because they're trying to basically boot everyone off who's sharing an account? They're trying to crack down on it.
Man.
And they lost like 1 million subscribers.
Yeah, because nobody wants to be paid like I don't know, man. Me and my best friend use an account together. And I thought that was the point of Netflix. They even had a tweet about it 3-4 years ago. It's like love is sharing a Netflix password.
Yeah.
And then what's this about? Now they're flipping the script on us.
The script. They're like, don't do it anymore.
Damn Netflix.
We don't like this.
Stop it.
It's bad.
We'll keep doing it, man. And if they stop us, then we'll move to other things. Amazon Prime. Dude, I can't.
Amazon Prime is
not sponsored. Amazon Prime is amazing, bro.
Yeah. I actually watched. So I know you watched the first. How many episodes of The Boys are there?
Every single thing.
Oh, you've watched all of it. So
yeah, the first three episodes.
Season has 3 episodes out.
Yeah, they released 3 on the first. Yeah.
I've watched about 15 minutes in. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm only 15 minutes into that first episode.
Serious?
But no spoilers. Thoughts? What are your thoughts?
Oh,
what do you think about it?
You know, I'm happy we've taken this direction with with superhero movies, man.
Oh yeah,
Because like there's the Marvel scene, right? And they're
all
it's
nice,
family
and fluffy and
friendly,
friendly, yeah.
but it's still, you feel inspired. Like remember when Thor arrived in Wakanda?
Yeah,
it's
like
yes,
bring me Thanos.
exactly. And I feel like like the DC, they've always taken that darker tone, but I think it's
a
worked.
bit gritty, but still like they're the good guys.
Exactly.
They're just gritty good guys.
Yeah, but like I liked it, And then now they're going for this different spin with like Peacemaker and all that. But it's
The bad
really
guys,
good.
maybe they're good.
Anti-heroes
sometimes.
and stuff, right?
Yeah. What are we? Some kind of Suicide Squad?
Yep.
The famous line by Will Smith. that
Exactly.
I keep referring to.
But dude, the boys, I don't know, man. It's some crazy guy's just been given the reins. He said, "Hey, man."
Seth Rogen and I don't know the other guy. Seth Rogen's one of the
writer
screenwriters.
No way. That man's a genius.
Yeah.
Because the boys.
It's based on a comic.
Yeah, right. Like,
yeah.
Isn't it like it's a parody of like the main superheroes from DC or whatever? But
They're
it's
like,
amazing.
What if superheroes, but they're bad?
And it's so dark, bro.
Oh, mate.
Some of the stuff we're seeing, season 1 and 2, I don't know. Is it a spoiler if we? It doesn't matter. Season 1 and 2 is
just yeah.
You gotta watch it. To see it.
Like, there's a Nazi, and yeah, it's like okay, I guess we have Nazis, and that's the. But it's like these superheroes are just so messed up.
And the main superhero, Homelander. He's got all sorts of. He's got mummy issues.
He's got mummy issues.
He's got like some kind of.
He's got like this power.
Exactly.
Like,
he's insecure.
He's insecure, and then he uses his like superpowers to like dominate.
Yes.
Like that one scene where he like lasers everyone in that like weird like imagination sequence.
Jeez, man.
Where he's like so pissed off, and he's like just imagines like brutally murdering a whole crowd of people. Everybody's. Oh,
like whoa, bro! It's kind of like when you're driving and then you imagine swerving. Like,
yeah,
this man's
just a whole new level.
Yeah, no, he's crazy. But dude, the show's amazing. Like, you keep watching, and regardless of how just crazy they get with what's happening, exploding heads, exploding everything.
Oh, everyone's a bag of blood.
You're just like, oh man, what?
Exploding bag of blood.
Exactly.
There's that one scene where that girl is like on V, on compound V, and then she just squishes that guy's head.
Oh man,
it's like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I didn't know we were taking
that
this
guy
direction.
just died.
We just witnessed somebody die.
And like in other superhero things, it's like they'll sort of like throw a guy aside and it's like, that guy's probably dead, but they sort of like disregard it.
Exactly.
In this, when someone dies,
it's definitive.
the people who are like genuinely like have some innocence, they're like, oh my gosh, that's horrifying.
Yep.
And then these superheroes just have no heart. They're just
There's no remorse. But dude, they're good actors,
I'll let a plane crash land into the ocean. I don't care.
I don't care, man.
Blackmail everywhere.
They're good actors, man.
Oh my god!
I'm like looking them up. The two main guys, like Butcher and Homelander, both from New Zealand, bro. Both of them.
I didn't know Anthony Starr was.
Anthony Starr's New Zealander. From
I thought Carl Urban was Aussie.
Let me look it up.
But he was in the Lord of the Rings. He was the guy who leads Rohan. Nation of Rohan.
Okay.
Yeah, the guy with the big funny helmet that like.
What's his name?
The pointy helmet. Carl Urban.
Carl Urban. Yeah, well, Anthony Starr's New Zealand. Kyle Urban or Carl?
Carl.
Yeah, he's New Zealand as well.
Oh.
Yeah, man. So the Anzacs, we making moves, bro. We got Wolverine and we got Homelander.
Homelander.
Billy Butcher. Represent, bro. But dude, good show so far.
People were trying to fan cast Carl Urban as a new Wolverine, and he was like, guys, I'm like a few years younger than Hugh Jackman. You don't want me.
You don't want me. You want somebody else. You want something else, man. But yeah, man. No, just great actors all around. Can't complain. The boys can't complain.
Can't complain. No.
Great show. What else did we want to discuss? Said agenda.
Oh, mate. So, I wanted to talk about another tragic thing. Sure. I watched the movie Morbius.
You brought yourself to watching it,
very tragic. It was just boring.
Is that right?
Yeah. It was like just a boring movie. But have you seen? There's been like Morbius memes, especially by this guy called Yo Chilbra on YouTube.
Right.
And he basically like will edit something together.
Yep.
And it's like Doctor Strange meets Dr. Michael Morbius.
All right. Okay.
And it's like, it's Morbin time.
No, I haven't seen that, man. The Morbius thing, I don't know. I was so gassed, man. And this is the thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to not watch it, but from every single person, I haven't heard one good thing. So all the movies I've watched in the last, let's say, year, right? I haven't liked all the new Marvel movies. Like, I haven't liked, what do you call that? Eternals. I didn't like that.
Shang-Chi.
I didn't like Shang-Chi. But, you know, at least you'll get to different people and you're like, oh, the movie was fine. The movie was good.
It was fine, yeah.
Unanimously, everybody said that Morbius is boring.
Well, speaking of being gassed about Morbius, all of the memes inspired Sony in their infinite wisdom
Shout out to Sony.
to re-release Morbius into theaters for, I think it was another weekend.
What?
Or for an extra few days.
Right.
In 1,000 theaters in the US. Guess how much money it made?
How much money did it make?
$85,000.
That's so sad, man. That's some of the saddest stuff I've ever heard, man.
So per theater, it sold $289 worth of ticket sales.
Let's say it's $20 per ticket. You're looking at about 10 people. Oh no, $289 you said?
Yeah,
Let's
it's like
say
14 people.
14, 20 times 14. Let me do that math real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm literally typing it. Oh my gosh, yes, it's 14 people.
Yeah, 14, 15 people.
Jeez!
Per theater.
That's a bad movie.
Yeah.
That's a bad movie.
So 14,000 people went and watched it.
Yeah, no, man. That's
in the whole of the US.
Out of 330 million available people.
Yep.
You got 85K.
They're like, let's release it for another day, just in case.
I like it, man. Sony's just got money to throw away. It's like, yeah, let's pay for it to be in cinemas again. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna make the time to go in and watch it. I'll probably wait for it to be like super cheap to rent. I think right now you can buy it, but it's like $30.
Oh, it's so expensive.
I'm not with that.
You don't want to do that.
You're not about to steal my money.
I mean, yeah, and the whole thing of them releasing it back into theaters.
Yeah.
Like you can watch it on streaming anyway.
Okay.
Or you can watch it on, like you can buy it on that. Like why would you buy a ticket in the theater?
Yeah.
Well, I like the movie experience.
Or you can just watch it online.
Well, I like the movies, man. I like it. You know, I go there.
Yeah, you go to the cinema.
Get you you make a day out of it. Get you some popcorn, maybe. Get you a nice drink. Sit down. So on the the sofas.
Yeah, you experience the film.
Oh, it's beautiful. You get immersed in the film.
That's why I really am excited for when you go watch Everything Everywhere All at Once. Like it's a really great film. I watched that. As I said the other.
I've heard nothing of this film, man. Other than what you've told me, Everything Everywhere.
On their Instagram page, you can see them like shouting out all the people that shout them out.
Right.
Like, they'll repost anything.
Serious.
There's a lot of talk about it. It's just that it's by a more independent filmmaker.
Oh, I'll support them.
Yeah.
I'll support.
Yeah.
Shout out to independence.
This last month as well. Queen went platinum, but I was a bit confused when I heard that.
I thought she sold music when I heard that. When you say she went platinum,
Queen, the band, Freddie Mercury.
No,
that's not Queen. But the royalties are going to Mary Austin.
Don't listen to them either.
The royalties.
When you said Queen goes platinum,
Queen?
I thought you was talking about Elsbeth. Selling a record with 2 Chainz in that.
Oh. I thought when they were saying the Queen was going platinum that the band Queen had released a platinum album, and I thought Freddie Mercury had stopped making music.
They're not all here, are they?
No, Freddie Mercury is dead.
He's passed away. Okay,
yes.
I didn't know. I don't really listen. I've never really
so
listened to
Queen Elizabeth II.
Yeah, Elsbeth in that.
75 years.
She done 75 years.
75 years. Yeah.
Damn.
Did you like my little bit of pretending that I didn't know what the news meant?
This man was playing with us. He thought we'd be deceived.
That was my character, guy who never understands anything.
75 years.
Yeah, 75 years. So she started being queen when she was like 25, I want to say.
So she's done more than 3 of my lifetimes as queen of the Commonwealth.
Yeah. Oh, maybe she wasn't 25. Maybe she was 21. Because I don't think she's past 100.
Now she's like 96.
She's 96 or something. Yeah, so she would have been like 21.
Jeez. And so what is this? My mate was just there this past week. Shout out to Derek.
Yeah?
Yeah, he just came. Yeah, he went to the UK. I don't know if they were having the celebrations at that time, but like it's a big thing there apparently. Like a lot of people celebrate that, whatever. But when he explained it to me, I didn't know what it was. I don't when
like what a Jubilee is.
Didn't know what a Jubilee. I've heard these words before, but I didn't care for them. So when I heard Queen went Jubilee, I'm like, oh, fantastic.
I thought it just means she throws a big party or something.
There you go.
I don't know. I genuinely
Can the Queen throw parties?
I guess so.
Be good. I don't know. Was Harry invited? Now we get to the deeper stuff. Family and that.
Meghan Markle. She invited.
What was that? Oh,
Harry's wife.
Yeah, that's right. I'm like, who's Meghan? Yeah. Was she invited? Was the son
Oh, because they had a child.
I don't know the son's name. What was the son's name? Because I'm bad with names, you know.
I don't follow the royal family. So
Harry.
I wouldn't actually know.
I don't actually care enough to keep looking. We'll find the name later. We'll let you guys know on the next episode what the child's name is. But yeah, man,
maybe we might or we might not.
I'll
just put it in the show notes.
Yeah, you guys can Google for yourself. But
yeah, you guys know how to use Google.
Yeah,
that's a thing that you could do.
Google's fantastic for that.
Look, is that the show, Prosper?
I think that's the show.
I think that's the show. Look, let me just quickly, because I wasn't prepared.
Sure.
Find the details. So we have a lot of stuff. We have links to all our social media.
That's right.
In the show notes on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, on Google Podcasts, on Amazon Music, on Acast, and iHeartRadio. I think I don't know. Well, whatever the ones that I've put it on.
Yeah,
it's just whatever apps there are. I was
Luke
just like,
handles all
I
this,
want to put it
way.
on. Yeah.
He handles all this. I'm literally sat there, and when I see it, like I saw it on Spotify the other day, I'm like, "Jeez, we're on Spotify."
It's on Spotify.
Like Luke messages me. He's like, "Yeah, we're on Spotify."
I try to do my best to put in time codes so you can skip around. So we have Twitter.
Come on.
Luke. It's at Luke Prosper Pod because there wasn't enough characters in the name.
Come on, Elon.
And then Instagram is Smitty and Preezy Pod.
Come on.
Facebook is also facebook.com/SmittyandPreezyPod.
Yeah.
And we have like a little website at shows.acast.com/the.
Is that right?
-quarterly-report. Yeah. So it's like a little website that you can go to and it like plays a podcast.
We're doing big
so it
things,
has, like,
you know.
All the social media links on it too.
And I was doing big things.
You got like each episode.
Video's coming soon, by the way. I don't know when.
Yeah, we're gonna try and get video.
Yeah,
where we're recording now, I don't know if a video would really be.
It would work fine.
Yeah,
I've seen it work, but I think I don't know, set design and stuff. Video's a whole
set design
other
would be a big part of it.
Yeah, and then we don't want to like edit this thing as well.
That's editing would be tricky.
It's long, but hey, hopefully you guys enjoy the podcast.
Give us a rating or something. Yeah. You can do it in app.
5 stars only.
5 stars only. Yeah. We don't have any to read out. If we did, we would read them out.
Yeah. We want to get to the point where we want to come onto this podcast and say a lot of you have been asking.
Yeah.
Thus far, you know what I mean? About anything. Thus far, you have been asking.
It's
crickets. So we talk about anything. But if y'all want to talk about something, let us know, man.
Send us a message on our Twitter or Instagram.
Yeah, we're there. We're going to be listening. But yeah, thank you for listening to the Quarterly Report with Smitty and Preezy. This has been Preezy, and you have been?
I've been Smitty.
It's been fantastic.
Yeah,
thank you.
Thanks.
God bless. We'll see you soon.
God bless.